one more treat box. We've made this one before in some of the card making classes. This is a simple acetate box. I've cut this to 4 inches tall by 8.5 inches across. It's just another piece of transparency. We're going to use this as the kind of center of our box, and we're also going to create a top and bottom to go with it. I am going to score at 2, which I've already done, 4, 6, and 8. That'll leave us with 1/2 inch over on this side. I'm going to add some of this red line tape again on that edge. This will really hold that acetate together. Just going to trim that off. Go ahead and put that on now, and then I'm going to go ahead and start folding these over and making sure that they crease really well. It's kind of hard to see where my creases are, but I know that they're there. Okay, I now have all my creases in my box. I'm going to remove the red line tape. There's a liner on there. I'm not removing the tape, just the liner. And I'm going to go ahead and attach the corners of my box together. So now I kind of have a square tube effect going on here. I need a bottom and a top to put on it, so I'm going to make that next. I have a 3-inch by 3-inch piece of green cardstock here, same as what we used for the pine tree card, or the pine tree Christmas tree treat box. I'm going to go ahead and score this at 2.5 inches all the way around. I've already done that on this other piece, and I've also gone through and on each corner I've notched out a little bit, so when I fold these up and over, it will make a nice neat corner. I'm going to go ahead and assemble my box lids now by just attaching all 4 corners on both my top and bottom pieces. Before I assemble my bottom piece completely, I am going to add some of the red line tape to each of the sides, leaving the tabs blank. This will allow me to be able to attach this to the acetate part of the box and give a nice strong hold. I'll finish putting on that last one, and then I'll go ahead and assemble my lids. Okay, I've gone ahead and attached the bottom to my box. All I've done is remove the adhesive liner that was on there, slid the acetate into the box bottom, which I already had assembled, and I'm just going to take with my bone folder, go in and really rub that adhesive down so that I know it's really attached and that my box won't be going anywhere. This also kind of helps smooth out the box if you notice you have any curving of the acetate. Doesn't really like to fit in there very well the first time, but eventually it will, I promise. Next, I'm going to slide this piece on. That will become my lid, but before I do, I'm going to punch some holes. I'm going to set up my crocodile punch here to punch, about 1/4 of an inch into the box. Just going to tighten that. What's really nice is I could, that's the wrong side, I better try this side over here. So I can set this up to punch however deep I want it to, and that'll help assure that I'm going the same distance into the box there. So I'm going to punch the back side rather than trying to fit the punch inside. I've learned that the hard way. And then also on my box lid, I'm going to punch also 2 holes. Now I've got some red ribbon. I'm going to feed the ribbon through. Cut a angled tip on there just so it's a little bit easier. I'm going to feed that through the box. Okay, and then I'm going to feed it through the box lid, and that will help me be able to close the box and keep it secure. I'm going to trim that one more time. Make sure I've got my ribbon fairly straight there. I'm just going to pop it through here. There's one side, and then I'm going to pop it through the other side. Just like that. Now when I am able to fit the lid on, I will be able to tie a bow, and that will help keep my box closed. Now it's just time for me to fill it with some treats. Okay, I have filled the little box with some peppermint candy canes. When I made this box, Okay, I filled this box with some peppermint candy canes, some little peppermint sticks. I'm going to just attach my lid. I made this box specifically for these candy canes, so you could definitely change the height of your box depending on how big you need it. If you were doing smaller candies, you could definitely make the box shorter. I'm just going to tie a simple bow. I'm going to leave a little bit of room though. I always start a little bit loose and then work my way back. Until I get a nice neat little bow for the top. There we go. I'm just going to do a little bit of adjusting there. I'm going to trim the tails off of my ribbon. Make them look nice and neat. And there's my finished candy cane box. This lid will slide up, and if you untie the bow, you'll be able to get the candies out, and you'll have enough room to be able to tie it back up. You can definitely make the loop a little bit longer if you wanted to hang this on a Christmas tree. And I will also show you the sort of candies that I used for this. They're called Sweet Stripes Soft Mint Candy. I got them at Walmart. I believe any of the grocery stores here in town have them. So, just a cute little treat box.